Hey, it's your big sis T Renee, and I am back today with another story. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I'm hoping that one day you find something on this platform that resonates with you and make you want to come back and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer on my channel, welcome back. I'm hoping that you continue to enjoy my platform as well and that you enjoy today's video. And to all my new subbies, welcome. Thanks for the love. Y'all, I appreciate you all so much. I will never get enough of saying that. You all come today for a new video, and as you have already seen today's title, you have some idea of what this story time is going to be about. But before we get to that, make sure y'all go ahead and drop down below in the comment section and leave a hey girl, hey, what's up big sis. It is all greatly appreciated. Let's just keep everything respectful. So let's get to this story. So as you all know or do not know, I am on the series of Leave Those People at Work. And it's basically self-explanatory. Some people just can't go, but you need to leave them at the workhouse. They are not your friends. They are not your man. Just, I don't know. But truth be told, you go through things in life with different peoples in different seasons of your life just to help you grow and become who you're supposed to be. I take all of those experiences for that. Yeah, that's just simply that in a nutshell. So today, I'm not going to be talking about a relationship that I might have had with somebody at a job. I'm going to be talking about becoming friends with people at a job. First person that I want to talk about in today's story is, we're going to call her Lace Front. Yes, I'm calling her Lace Front. Don't get me wrong, she was cool. She was my girl, you know, up until a certain point. She also... yeah, she was my girl up until a certain point. But y'all, she used to get these lace fronts done. And they would be very mid. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that at least. Like, they would be very mid. I don't know who would be doing her lace fronts, but the part would be fat as hell. It's like they would take her closure or whatever, her lace, and put a middle part and pluck the hell out of it. Like, she would have such a big part down the middle or side. It's like, girl, and then the bleach, y'all, would be so off. So yes, call her Lace Front. I don't even know that girl ever got that stuff right, baby. And the thing about it, at this time, I'm sure she had the money. She could have paid somebody that had way more experience to do her hair. I don't know if she was doing it herself and saying she was getting it done or what. Y'all know how girls want to lie about their hair. I don't know, baby. Shit. Pay somebody, girl. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, she's Lace Front. Okay, and Lace Front also at this time was my manager, simply put. Like, she was younger than me. She actually was in her 20s, like early 20s. But she was a young manager. But she was cool, y'all. Like, you know how you got managers that are younger and they have friends at the job, and they had those friends before they started their new position in leadership? Well, she knew, she was a good example of knowing how to balance work and friendships. You got those managers that they pretty much show favoritism to their friends, or they don't know how to turn on manager mode and be trying to do too much with their friends. Baby, you need to get back to work. You need to set examples. You need to get back to work, and you need to manage. You need to do your job. Instead of sitting up here joking and laughing, hanging out with your friends and not taking care of business when you need to take care of business. And I've seen so many managers do that at this place. And those same very managers, they're so easily walked about there. At this job, the management can lose their position for some of the craziest things. Like, they can easily lose their job. And that favoritism and not being able to turn on their manager mode when they need to, that got them up out of there. Also, playing with people's money. That if you mess up the admin side of things, they did not play that. They gonna get you up out of there. Especially if your group gang up and go to HR on your ass. And the thing about it, HR don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that HR is really on the side of the I'm gonna say the management and other things in the company. The HR is really not there for the employees for us to come complain. Because at the end of the day, they gonna back up what needs to be backed up for the betterment of the company. They there about business. They not there to be holding your hand because you want to say your manager don't like you. They are not there for that. And so many people mess up thinking that. They go in trying to snitch on somebody or say this and that, the third about a manager or somebody and end up getting themselves in hot water. So yeah, y'all better be careful about that. If you don't know, you know now. But anyway, so yes, she was cool, young, but she was cool. She took her business. We took her because y'all, and I say this is like the best work group I had at any job. If you want to talk about being in big groups of people and having to do a lot of work, this was the best group. And it wasn't because, oh, I hung out with the manager. It was just that everybody played their part, and that is so important, especially at this company. So important for every person, no matter what your job title was, to play your role in this work group. I mean, just in the job. It's a lot. Not many people can survive at this company. It is not for everybody, I'm telling you. I've seen people come and leave in an hour. Especially when I was in leadership. So like, they would come to me like, how do you do this? What can I do to... Baby, it's what it is. And they would stay and then they would leave. Or they'll stay a day and they wouldn't come back. I've seen it happen so many times. But yes, we all got along for the most part. We also got along with people on other areas in our area, like other work groups in our area. And we had a select group of us, a few of us that would hang out. And so she had, before she became management over there in that area, and one while she worked over there. So she knew a lot of the other employees that worked in this side of the company. And so we all would like try to hang out at this one place. This one little, it was a Mexican spot, but on certain days it turned to like a little bar and grill kind of like club atmosphere. And so yeah, we would go there mostly on Thursday nights. We would go there on Thursday nights and just go for the good food, the vibes, and just y'all be having a good time. Like we ain't gotta go to work the next day. And so the first time we did this with Lace Front, it was a nice group of us. I'm not going to give everybody a name. I'm just probably going to say homegirl 1, homegirl 2 if I do, because it's going to be too many people to name in this situation. So yeah, but I am going to add a few other names. So Lace Front ended up inviting these other girls, because it was just us women. She ended up inviting these girls from this other work group, and we're going to give one of them a name. We're going to give them a name. Well, just 2 of them. The rest of them don't count. They was just there. We're going to call, the first one is going to be, I had them a name. We're going to call one girl Kelly and the other girl Malika. So Kelly and Malika were really good friends. They was probably best friends. But so many people confused her for being in a relationship. And it might have something to do with the appearance of Kelly. Like, folks thought, you know, she gave off stud. The other girl, she was in between, and they were just always together. And you just never know, you know. It's just certain people, just their energy just gave off that. I don't really care. Be you, boo, do you. And then again, they could have just both been good friends and both been, you know, a part of the LGBT community. I guess I'm saying that right. They both could have just been part of the, I'm going to call them the alphabet community. No disrespect, I'm just going to say the alphabet community. Mainly because I may mess up the acronym, you know. Not that I don't know it, it's just that when you're talking, I don't want to be disrespectful. So yes, we're going to say the ABC community. Because it's the alphabet community. Because it is letters on the alphabet. So yeah, we just, I don't know. Anyway, so fast forward, one Thursday, because they heard about us hanging all out and doing different things. Before we went to this spot this particular night, we did some other things within our work group. You know how jobs go, bowling, go link up for lunch and do things on the days where we're off or whatever like that. So yeah, and at this company, if you work the day shift, mostly everybody was off on one particular day the same, like which is a Monday, and then you had other days off during the week. You know, whatever it was for you. But everybody would be off on a Monday. So we all would do things on Monday. But us, we started hanging out on Thursday night, of course, like I said. But anyway, so yeah, they heard about us hanging out, doing to do stuff. And of course, she invited them or whatever. And I felt like that was a big mistake. So let's get to that. So the night comes and we all linking up. And for me, the place wasn't that far from me. Literally around the corner, it probably took me no more than 5 minutes to get to this place. And, you know, they already know that. But, yeah, we get there, you know, we all just sitting around, joking and laughing, ordering our food, ordering drinks. And if anybody know anything about management, employee relationships outside of work, you know, regardless of whatever you do, you cannot buy your employees alcoholic beverages. We all know this. We're all very aware of this. But we also new to whatever happens outside of the job. We leave that outside of the job. And we all keep it within our circle. Because like I said, me, Lace Front, and our little group of friends, you know, other employees in our work group and some people in another work group that we were cool with that had already been hanging out with us, we all was in agreement with this. We would not bring back what we done outside of work to work because for one, they can get her in a lot of trouble. So, Lace Front in a lot of trouble. So, like I said, she invited these other few people, Kelly and Malika and a couple other people. So, yeah. We all sitting around, you know, having a good time, good energy. And somebody orders a round of shots. And so, I mean, for all of us. And it had to be, I'm telling y'all, it had to be like 15 of us. And somebody ordered shots. You know, shots don't be too bad. But yeah, somebody ordered a round of shots for all of us. And then somebody else ordered some shots. And then so it's like everybody was just ordering a round of shots for all 15 of us. Y'all, when I say we was twisted before we really got our food. We was twisted, y'all. And Lace Front decides to order some shots as well. Like, not everybody ordered shots, but I'm telling you, it was like a good 5 people ordered a round of shots. And so Lace Front was one of the last persons to order a round of shots. And she actually ordered probably the more potent ones, in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna say they all potent, it's alcohol, but she ordered something that's gonna sneak up on your ass. But at this point, we all lit. You probably don't even pay attention. You know how it be when you drinking, you just constantly drink. When you drinking, you already 3 sheets under the wind. And so you just keep drinking, Oh my goodness. So yes, and then we order drinks on top of it. You know, of course we're at a Mexican spot. They got margaritas and things like that. So we ordering stuff like that and adding extra shots. You know, I don't know how they now have where you can get like the margarita mix or whatever the alcohol you got in there, and then you can get like those little mini size bottles added on the side of it. We had drinks like that, and then we had like the monster drinks, not the jumbo, but the monster. So y'all, we in this place turned the hell up. It's other people in there on the same type of time. It's other large groups of people. They had this one area that had, it was a stage, and they had like this big table, kind of like a section, you know, especially mainly people that would celebrate their birthday would be there. So, but we was at another long table when we went up on the stage, but shit, I think we was more turned than they was. It don't matter. Everybody was having a good time. People in there started shaking their ass. And, you know, I love environments like that where people actually dance, because a lot of times, and especially in these nightclubs, and even then, we would go to clubs together. Yes, we actually would go to clubs. You know, it would be somebody's birthday. They would have sections, stuff like that. And regardless if you was a manager, a senior manager, a president, we all will link up, because these people were at some point just a regular employee. So you still remain friends with people regardless of what their job title was. And so we would do different things with them. Like I said, it wasn't just us. It would be some guys and some other people, but most of us in this night hung out all the time. Like, yeah, we hung out all the time. So basically, we having a good time. Manager ordering drinks and stuff like that. But then you have to remember, we got some new people with us, mainly Malika and Kelly. And I heard one of them like, dang, she's supposed to be ordering us drinks? Don't you suppose? Just making a joke about it. But I'm like, that's slick shade, because you know, I caught it, but I don't really think Lace Front and the other girls caught it. But I most definitely caught it. And I was just like, why does that matter? That kind of like, that raised some brows for me, because why did you, out of all things, you point that out? We know the obvious, but why? So yeah, fast forward, we into the night pretty late, and we about to get ready to all leave up out of there. Me and somebody else, like my homegirl, this girl I was really close with at the time. All of us started walking out of there. We was like some of the last few people. Me, Malika, Kelly, Lace Friend, my homegirl, and this other girl. We all was like the last few people to live up out of there. And so we all walking out. We walking to the car talking. And I look around and I don't see Lace Friend. I'm like, where's Lace Friend? Her car's still there. So I'm like, come on, homegirl. Come on, homegirl. We got to go back into the building. So me and homegirl go back into the building. We looking for her. We found her in the bathroom, just hung over the sink or whatever. And she's stumbling, falling on the doors and shit. I'm like, she cannot drive, y'all. She is too toe up. Yeah, we all actually were allegedly gonna have to drive home like this. But she was gone. Like, I don't know if she pre-gamed before we came or what, or she had a little bit more than we realized, because when you twist it like that, you ain't thinking of watching who all drinking what. And I don't know. I always say when somebody drinks like that, they don't even realize that they are they don't even realize that they're suffering from alcoholism. And no, I'm not saying from this one night. I'm just talking about all the time. She would be getting off and she would drink like heavy beverages like that. Like she would drink strong drinks when she got off. Had it in her vehicle. So I feel like, yeah, you're suffering from alcoholism and don't realize it. And I feel like when somebody is doing that, they going through some stuff that nobody really know they going through. And I don't know if it was some stuff with the relationship or just, I don't know. I really never knew. I knew certain things, but I don't know exactly what this was, because she used to drink like this a lot. But anyway, so yeah, we leaving now. I'm like, no, we cannot drive her home. I'm like, okay, I need to call her boyfriend so he can come get her. At the time, I didn't know that they was down to like one vehicle. Like something had happened with his car and they was in the process of getting another one. So of course, I was like, hold on, I'm going to wait till I get to my house and figure this out. Because like I said, I stayed near. I don't really like people to know where I stay, but in this situation, I feel like I needed to do this. So I had Malika or Kelly, one of them, drive her car. I said, y'all, I don't stay far from here at all. Can one of y'all please drive her car to my house and park it in front of my house? And I'll make sure she get home safe. So they end up, one of them getting in the car. They follow me around the corner to my house. And they was like, dang, this shit crazy. She gonna know about this tomorrow. She gonna know about, just making a joke about it. At the time, it was funny. But then, in hindsight, it's like, y'all had motives the whole time. So yeah, we get there. She all over the place, like all on the couch. I was like, girl, come to my room, because my sister was at my house at the time. I had some people in my house and I didn't want to wake them up. So I was like, come back here, sit on my bench. I had like a bench in front of my bed. I was like, you can sit here, and what's your boyfriend number? Like, let me try to call him and try to get him. And so of course that's when I found out, they was down at one vehicle and she had the car. So he was like, man, just give me your address and I'm gonna Uber out there. Y'all, I can tell he was 380 hot. And it took a minute for me to get in contact with him. I literally had to call this man, I'm not lying, y'all, like 6 or 7 times. I had to call back to back. And he don't even sound like he was asleep. I don't know what this man was doing. But I'm calling from her phone. And so eventually I called from my phone. And I believe he actually answered my number. So I don't know if he was mad at her or something. And maybe that's why she was drinking like a fish, because he would not answer that phone. So I don't know if they was going through something before she left. Or I don't know. But she like, I want my man. She was crying the whole time. I want my man. So I'm guessing they had some stuff going on before she left that house. And you coming out to drinking, baby girl, is not the answer. But we didn't know all this was going on. So yeah, he eventually comes to me. I'm like, dang, yeah, she out for the count. Like, I said, she didn't knock my dang shower door off. Cause yeah, I had a old school shower. I said old school shower because it still had like the glass door on there, and she fell into it, run into the bathroom to throw up in my toilet. But yeah, she fell into my door, knocked my shower door off. I'm like, oh my goodness. And after that, man, my shower door was never the same no more. I had to get rid of that door. But yeah, cause you can put it back up, but it just the washers on it or something was just not holding. Like, it just ripped off. I don't know. It just was never the same. But anyway, so yeah, fast forward, we get back to work the next day, and we all just looking and laughing, and me and her and me, Lace Front, and a few of our homegirls was sitting in our little office, and we just talking about the night, and we telling her how she was, and she acting like she don't have no idea, and she probably didn't remember everything that went on. Most people don't when they like that, not like she was. And no, Malika and Kelly weren't in our area at this time. Like, they weren't in our office, but they were somewhere else. And so a week or so later, I'm sitting over in their office talking to their manager and somebody else, because their manager, he was cool too, and he's like, man, I heard your superior. Some, he said, some in a sense of her being my manager, but not saying she my manager, was towed up and somebody had to drive her home. I look over at Malika. I'm like, y'all snitching bitches. Because why would y'all do that? And yes, I don't know if, like I said, their manager was cool with our senior, like the manager over them. And he's sitting up talking to him about it, joking, laughing with him about it. But I don't think he ever said anything to Lace Front. Like, it never came back that he said anything to Lace Front. Cause shoot, truth be told, our senior, he wasn't nothing nice himself, and it's been plenty of managers buying their employees alcohol. We hear them, them folks know what's up. But the thing about it, it was never supposed to get back to the job. So I was feeling some type of way with Malik and Kelly. I just looked at them like, y'all snitch, bitch. Bam. As soon as I left out that office, I instantly went and found her. I said, you need to be careful of the people you invite around us, because how about these bitches went back and told their manager about that night. And I don't know if the senior know, like, watch yourself, watch your back. Like, they cannot come back out with us, because we all know whatever happened with us, that happened with us. We don't bring it back to the job like it never happened. So, yeah, she eventually said something to them. She confronted them, like, y'all know y'all wrong for that. Like, why would y'all do that? Y'all know I can get us the situation. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bought the alcohol, but yeah, come on then. Y'all, come on then. So, yes, they had words about that. Like, they didn't argue at work, but I think, like, they had linked up some other time outside of that, and she said something to them about it, because they had mutual friends outside of the job. Lace Front, Malika, and Kelly. So, you know, they was cool outside the job. But after that, like, I feel like she stopped hanging around them a whole lot, because yes, y'all, for all she know, y'all trying to sabotage her and get her fired, because they was telling some other people some stuff too. Like, it wasn't just that. They was saying some things about her to some other people, and it wasn't about this night. It was some other stuff. She ended up finding out they secretly was going around saying some shit about her, gossiping about her, and, you know, saying that she was messing with certain women and just crazy shit. Basically, you know, hey, who knows? Because like I said, they very much gave that they was a part of the ABC community. So she could have been too on the slick, you know, and maybe that's why her and her dude was having problems. But my thing is, baby, live your life. Be happy. If you want to be a bisexual female, male, whoever, be that. Be you, boo. It's so many people out here like that, and you don't know that like that. But, you know, that doesn't matter. I say live your life. You have one life to live. Be safe in that life and be safe in that world. Because it is a different world. I don't care what nobody say. That is a different world. So, yeah. Y'all, yes, from that moment on, we did not hang out with them. They had got into it bad, I heard. And it was at some little party gathering they went to. Like I said, they had mutual friends outside of the job with each other. And I don't think they got the fight, but it was to the point where they were like, they were bucking up at each other. I'm like, damn, why I missed that? Look, want to see some shit so bad. Like, I don't know. We all love a good fight. Stop this right here. And like I said, you have to be careful about who you become friends with at work. This wasn't necessarily an aim to me, but I had to watch my back with them too, because like I said, they were going around talking crazy about people, and Lexron was my girl, so I don't know, you know, and we all had hung out outside of here, but like I said, they had never gone drinking with us and stuff like that, but we hung out at some other little events. Like I said, we would have the managers will host different like outings for the employees and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. And I actually was invited to something else with them. I didn't go or nothing like that. I had something else going on, some prior engagement going on, but they showed try to hang out and do stuff. I'm like, I can't trust y'all. Hell no, but I never really said that to them. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop this right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned some type of lesson from this video. I don't know, but I just wanted to share that because it's some messy chicks from work. You got to be careful about them messy chicks. Y'all know all about them messy chicks at work, baby. You got some people just come to work miserable, keeping them mess, stirring up drama. Yes. But anyway, I'm going to stop this video right here, you guys. Before y'all leave, make sure y'all go ahead and drop down below in that comment. Let your girl know that you were here. And I hope you made it all the way through the video. Also, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscription button. You tuning in, but you're not subscribing, y'all. Go ahead and turn them views up. Go ahead and watch some more of my story times that I've posted before this. Just go through the playlist section and just, you know, go down the rabbit hole there. It is all greatly appreciated. And I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, all of that is extra, but it's all greatly appreciated whether you do it or not. You viewing it, it helps my channel. It helps push it out there. It helps me be able to make more content. And again, you guys, I would never get enough of saying that I love you all. And it is so greatly appreciated when you come and tune in with me. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.